Meeting people on the internet. It's kind of creepy, isn't it? Yeah, Mom always told me, don't talk to people on the internet. Actually, I guess she never said that because there was no internet when when I was around, when I was a kid. Um, I'm not sure we had tin cans of string, like real men. That's what we had. Got on our bikes and rode over to our friend's house and talked to them. Well, times have changed, and you know, I posted my first video back in January of 2014, and it was a result of I had been doing some remodel work on some houses that I had bought, and I wanted to show people what I was up to and the kind of work I was doing, and a kid, I'll call him a kid, that worked for me at the time, said, "Yeah, I ought to put that up on YouTube so you can just give people a link to it." And I thought, I had never thought of that. So I posted my first video, oh, like I say, almost 4 years ago at this point. And I didn't do anything with it. I mean, I posted a video occasionally and just showed some things, and it never had any real aspirations of doing anything with it. But around it was the end of April this year, April 2017, I decided, I really wanted to give this thing a go. I want to see if I can, quite frankly, I want to see if I can get a following, and if I want to see if I can get some people to watch videos that I'm making. And that sort of stemmed out of some work I was doing and doing some video stuff at the office. And I got to thinking, I kind of like this. I kind of enjoy what I'm doing here. And also, quite frankly, it may not appear this way. It may not appear this way. But I am a teacher at heart, and I love showing people stuff, how to do things. And some of that involves watching me figure it out. And so that's kind of what, is sort of the underlying current of what I try to do is this idea of just showing people what I'm doing so that they can learn from it and they can do it and maybe inspire them to do some things on their own. Back in July of this year, about 2 months ago, almost exactly 2 months ago at this point, I published a video about one of the reasons that I enjoy doing YouTube. And in that video, I talked about the idea that I had two viewers from, it was fascinating to me, two tiny little islands that I'd never even heard of off the eastern coast of Madagascar. I mean, out in the middle of the Indian Ocean, these two tiny little islands. And within an hour of each other, those little islands had viewed one of my videos. And I just found that fascinating. And over the course of the time, just the couple of months that I'd been publishing, I was getting comments from people all over Northern Europe and Russia and down in Australia, New Zealand, that sort of area. Not to mention people all over the States here, but I mean all over the world. And I thought, this is really an amazing thing that a guy sitting in his garage, here I am in my garage, in a little town just north of Denver, Colorado, and I'm reaching people all over the world. It's just, I think it's fascinating, and it's amazing that we have this ability to do that. And I just love the idea that things that I'm talking about are getting seen all over the place. Well, today I want to talk to you about another reason that I do YouTube, and this is probably more powerful than the first reason, and that is the community that I've seen develop around just myself and the channel I have. I mean, I have nothing, right? I've got 135 subscribers or something, and I average 110, 120 views a day on a good day. So I'm pretty small on the scale of YouTube guys. But even with that said, I have met some of the nicest people and some of the most helpful people on YouTube. And so I want to just take a minute here and recognize some of the activity that I've had and some of the people and the channels that I've been dealing with. So I'm going to start off with sort of the commenter level, and we'll go up from there. And I've had a number of people that are regular viewers that that comment pretty regularly, and they provide me with, I mean, good positive feedback. Sometimes it's just like, "Hey, great job," kind of comments, but you know, those are nice to get. And my wife and kids kind of tell me I'm like a 13-year-old girl. I'm all about getting the likes and getting the hits. But it is nice. It is nice to have somebody say, "Hey, good job. I like what you did." And I have some people that do that on a pretty regular basis for me. And a couple of those guys, one is down in New Zealand. His channel name is Volgnit. Volgnit? Is that right? Volgnit. Volgnit. And he's got a channel. A lot of it's about him riding his motorcycle around the countryside of New Zealand. But you know, he's just had some very positive, great comments. So thank you. Another one is Wyatt One Able. I think I'm saying that right. He has he started off doing some comments, and I haven't seen him for a while, and he just came back recently. And so welcome back. Thank you. I hope you're still watching. And just thanks for your comments. I do appreciate it. And then Carolina Man is another one who posts pretty regularly. Stuff is generally just pretty positive. "Hey, good job. I like what you did," kind of stuff. So Carolina Man, thank you. And then there's a young guy, OC Castings, who's like me. He's just getting started, and he's focused mostly on casting work, which I hope to get into very soon. And we traded some good comments back and forth, and he's had some good questions. And so OC Castings, thank you. And then I've got people that have taken it a step further, who have not only watched regularly and comment semi-regularly, but they have gone above and beyond, I think, and they've actually supported my channel on their channels. And the first guy who did that was Lloyd over at Rusty Glove Box. Lloyd helped me to get to where my 100 subscribers that I really wanted to get, so I could get a vanity URL. But Lloyd posted some stuff about my channel on his channel, and that drove a number of the people that I just mentioned actually over to me. And so Lloyd has been a good guy, a good friend in that respect. And Lloyd, thank you very much. Another one that has sort of come along, and I'm pretty sure he came off of Lloyd's channel. I'm not really sure, but Evil Twin X. And Evil Twin X and I have had some good conversation on comments and even some of the private messaging. He's had some good comments, some good ideas for me, some things that he's experienced, and giving me some heads up on things. And he recently called me out on his channel and gave me that support. So Evil Twin X, I don't know your name, but thank you very much. I appreciate it. And I would tell you, if you're watching this video and if you haven't been to any of those channels, go check them out. They've got some good stuff. And Evil Twin X, I think he and I are a lot alike. He's obviously a lot younger. At least he looks like he's a lot younger. But you know, we're the kind of guys that have a lot of interest, and we want to do a lot of different things, and probably not masters of any of it. That's certainly me. I don't know if even he would appreciate being called into that category, but we do have a lot of varied interests, and we're willing to get out there and try them. So, and then finally, I want to bring two guys to light that have gone they've gone a different direction with me. These two guys I consider friends at this point. People that I have shared personal stuff with, and they have shared personal things with me, and we've had a level of communication that goes well beyond stuff on YouTube. And I enjoy their channels. I watch them. I watch every single one of your videos, guys, just so you know. And that is Paul over in Paul's Garage. I love Paul's channel. He does some fun stuff. You know, I love the self-debasing comments that run. I appreciate that sense of humor. But Paul's out there doing stuff. He's trying. He's learning new things. He's willing to try new stuff. And Paul has just got a great channel, and like I say, we have been communicating now. I'm going to say as friends. I hope he feels the same way, and for a few months now. And the other guy is Gary Huston over in the UK. And Gary is a farrier. If you know what a farrier is a guy who puts, I'm going to simplify, puts shoes on horses, right? I mean, they do a lot more. They trim their feet, and they're involved with the actual well-being of the horse itself. But they put shoes on horses. And he's a blacksmith. And I've learned a lot from watching Gary's videos, and maybe I haven't learned as much as I should, but I have certainly been inspired by watching Gary's videos. And Gary has gone out of his way to provide me with feedback and even some stuff that I'm not going to mention on the channel. He knows what he's done for me, and I really, really appreciate the relationship I've developed with Gary. Great guy, and hopefully that relationship will continue and we'll just get stronger. So I just want to take time this morning, or today, this is still morning, this morning to say thank you to some people and let you know another reason why I do YouTube. So that's all I have. I want you to have a great day today, and put yourself out there. Get to talk to somebody, meet somebody new. Get it hurt. Okay, well, be careful. Be careful with who you talk to. Take care. Hey, as always, thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, go ahead and click the thumbs up button down below. It really does help. If you'd like to be notified when we publish new content, go ahead and click my channel icon to subscribe. And finally, while you're here, take some time to check out some of our other videos. Have a great day and get out there and do something new today.